Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Carla Capel at Cremi Cosmetics, and today I actually wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to bring you guys, since we are in the October month, Cancer Awareness Month, and I did want to bring you two of my great friends, and I wanted to introduce you to them. Joy Wilder, permanent makeup artist, and Alma Dineshi. She's the founder and president at support group La Vamos a Charlar, Spanish Cancer Support Group for Women, or in general. But the reason why we're doing this today is because we want to raise awareness on how important it is to support, because cancer, it's an illness that not only it's a battle, it's a bad battle where people lose their lives each year. It's also something that not only affects the person living through it, but also the people around it. So for me, it is very important to raise awareness on this matter, especially since I do know people that have been through it. And even like here, my beautiful friend, Alma Dineshi, whom is a cancer survivor herself. And that is the main reason why she actually founded that group. So we're gonna talk a little bit about this. We're gonna start with Alma. Alma, please tell us a little bit more about your struggle with cancer. What was your reaction when you found out that you had cancer, and how you overcome this? How did you overcome it?
Thank you for inviting me to talk today
Aw.
for October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The first time that I found out was I really didn't understand the word cancer because I was going through recovery from a brain aneurysm. But the second time that I was told that I had breast cancer in the same breast, I was kind of scared because my cognitive skills were a little bit more better, and I thought to myself, who's going to take care of me? Am I going to die? How am I going to get through this? And then I went home and I looked at my daughter, and I knew then that I had to fight to live for her. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to survive and I wanted to live, because I needed to raise my daughter.
Wow. Yeah, that's very emotional, very important. But so what did you do to survive, Alma? How did you overcome this?
Watching TV.
Okay, well that's a good start. You can start watching TV, you guys.
Watching TV.
Okay.
It's kind of funny when people say watching TV, but while I was going through my cancer the first two times, I was still trying to learn how to talk and to realize what people were saying. And with the television, people over exaggerate on feelings, and I can tell their body language. So that's how I learned. I learned that being strong, I knew what strong was, and crying, I knew what crying was because I saw it on television, and I knew that I wanted to be the strong person.
Aww. And you're definitely strong, being a survivor. Not only is she a survivor, she also is an I am a warrior for cancer, because she came up with this foundation that now supports, a lot of people out there going through the same battle. One of the things that Alma was mentioning to me earlier was that it's very important to let you guys know that you're not alone. There's other people out there probably going through the same, or even worse, or less, or whatever. But the important thing to know is that you're definitely not alone, and there's a lot of support groups out there, especially one like Alma's, whom is, the founder at the Spanish one. It's called Vamos a Charlar, Spanish Cancer Foundation. And, it's very important to raise this awareness. It's very important. The reason why I decided to bring this up is because a lot of people don't know, that there's support, that there's people out there, that there's people that can relate to what you're going through. Right now, we're going to jump into Joy Wilder. She's going to explain a little bit of what she does. She's a permanent makeup artist, and she does an amazing job because I know I've seen it, and pretty soon I'm going to be getting something done with her. But she does something very important. She actually, well, let's let Joy tell us.
Well,
tell us what she does.
Thank you very much for letting me be part of this video, and especially because it's the the month of cancer awareness.
Yeah.
It's for me it's very important. I haven't had any relative directly with breast cancer, but there has been cancer in the family. So, and at the end it's the same thing, you know.
Right.
And I started permanent makeup about 3 years ago, more focusing in what is more cosmetic. But then I find out that there is micropigmentation for the areola. And this, when I found out why was this done or who was this for, it was something that it was something that I really wanted to do. So I prepared myself and I educated myself. I now have the medical certification where I can work with cancer survivors in reconstructing their areola after they have lost a breast or both of the breast. And after they have done their reconstruction, once they have been completely cured from cancer, then that's where I come in and I do the whole reconstruction of the areola. People ask me like, how do you do that? You know, do you paint it? It's not really painting. It's more like a tattoo, but it's a 3D drawing pretty much that you do, simulating the areola. And it is amazing how exactly it looks alike, and not just that, but the what you bring back to people.
Right.
You know, seeing the women smile, seeing women cry of happiness, seeing getting their hugs and kisses. You know, that's like the most for me. You know, and yes, it is very rewarding, and I do it with joy. I do it with passion and with love, because it's something that I do. Not just for the money. I would say not for the money. It's more because it's rewarding for my soul. And a lot of people don't know that this exists. A lot of women are out there, looking at themselves in the mirror thinking they look different. They are not different, and they are not alone. Like the same way she had a lot of support from other groups to go through her cancer. There are so many other things for cancer survivors or cancer patients that they can get out there for them to feel better, to help them bring up their self-esteem, especially women. And not just women, because sometimes they say, oh, it's only for women. It's not only for women, because microblading was actually created for cancer survivors. It was not created, it was not invented for,
fun
it was
fact,
not
I didn't know that.
it was not invented for regular people or healthy people. It was actually created for cancer survivors, men and women
that lost their hair.
They're going through
That's
chemotherapy,
interesting.
and that they lose their eyebrows. This way they can simulate a natural eyebrow. But we just, of course, vanity.
Yeah.
We started using this as just
Of
a regular,
course.
yes, of course. But this is what it's for. So men can also get their microblading on their eyebrows if they're going through cancer and going through chemotherapies, and they're losing their hairs. There's even scalp micropigmentation where you can simulate hair in your scalp for men that are losing their hair.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's very interesting. I didn't really know that microblading and all that micropigmentation was actually issued for people that already been survivors of cancer, and there's other illnesses out there that people lose their hair. So I know one, alopecia, I think it is.
Yes, very common.
So that's actually very interesting. That's great, and I love Joy. I love what she does. I love Alma. I love what they're doing, ladies, or everyone out there. Please, let's raise awareness. Let's keep on fighting this, because it's not, like I said, it's not just an individual's fight. It affects everyone surrounding us. And
you're not alone.
And like I said, you're not alone. And let's see, Alma, anything that you'd like to add to this?
I'd like to add that find support in every city that you are in. There's you can call 211 in San Diego. They have a list of support groups in San Diego. I'm one of them. I'm on the 211 list, phone number list. Yes, on the 211 list. There's also the hospitals and where you're getting treatment. They have support groups as well, and you will get through it. You will. I survived it 3 times, and I'm here, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of work
Thank
to do
God.
ahead of me.
Joey, anything that you would like to add to this?
I just want to add that it is very important for everybody to just realize that you're not alone when you're going through this, or a family member or somebody close to you is going through this. There is a lot of information and support groups, like she said. So ask your neighbor, ask your friends, ask on Facebook, ask on Instagram. You just ask, and somebody will know. Somebody will guide you to the right place or the right number where to contact and get the information that you need. If not, ask us. Here, you know, that's why we're here for, to support, you know, to offer that support as well.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Alma and Joy. It's been
Thank
my
you, Paula.
pleasure. And I am very grateful to you guys for being part of this campaign. I am a warrior, Cancer Awareness Month. And like you all know, I will be posting their informations, of course, if you want to know more about the micropigmentation or need a support group. We have these 2 people, beautiful, awesome, boss babes, warriors. So I will be posting their information in my social medias, or you can inbox me, DM me, whatever it is that you like or you prefer, if you want to keep it anonymously or whatever it is. So I will be giving out your information. And remember, we are in the October Cancer Awareness Month. I am running a campaign with our 3 superstar lippies, Aubrietta, which is what these ladies are wearing, and the Pink Sapphire, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes as a nice shadow. But remember, my formulas are versatile. They're also hypoallergenic and so safe for your skin, so you don't have to worry about anything else. And I will be posting all the information, maybe, yeah, at the end of this video or in the video. Okay, thank you guys. Well, thank you so much. Like I said, if you have any questions or any concerns or whatever, feel free to DM us.
One more thing.
Oh, Alma wants to say something.
Joey's going to be doing my areolas.
Oh, wow. That's
So stay
very-
tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. We're going to have to hear more about that
Yes.
and how it went and how you felt. And
Yeah.
Joey, I did want to ask you, what are the positive outcomes that you've received so far as when you've done something like this to somebody? What have you ever had a patient come up to you and say, "Oh my gosh, it just changed my life," or "I feel different"?
Actually, all the time. You know, as soon as I see their self in the mirror before they even leave my studio, you know, I see tears. I
bet.
see,
Yeah.
tears of happiness, very nice smiles, hugs. I get a lot of hugs from all my
Oh,
clients.
that's great.
Yes, I do get a lot of hugs from all my clients. You know, my clients are very, very happy.
Very grateful, I
Their
bet.
self-esteem is raised like immediately. I have received messages from husbands, you know, thanking me for what I
Aw.
have done for their wives. Yes, I have this husband who actually brings his wife from, you know, far away, and he won't let nobody touch her but me.
Aw.
And so yes, that's very very rewarding.
That's great.
Yes,
And I'm sure you have a bunch of stories too with your people that went to your
we'll
groups.
do more
We'll
videos.
stay in tune,
about-
you guys. So if you want to
Stay
know a little bit more about Joy and Alma and the groups and the way Joy works or whatever, if you want any more information, like I said, I will be posting their information. And thank you. May God bless you. Bye.